Good evening. My name is Robert, and I try things. Hi, Brian. I see you. Good evening. Good Sunday evening. I hope everybody's weekend's been relaxing. Today was relaxing. Didn't really do much today. I slept till like 11, which is kind of late for me. And then I went over to Perkins and got Paige some chocolate cake because she got gypped out of some chocolate cake when we went to the Yard House at Legends, which is near the Speedway in Kansas City, kind of, but it's technically a suburb called Bonner Springs. Not the point. And we went to the Yard House after we did a 5K that was actually more like a 3K, I think. Hey, Google, convert 3 kilometers to miles.
3 kilometers is equivalent to 1.864 miles.
Okay, maybe it was 4 kilometers. I don't know. Let's see. No, that feels about right. Maybe it was like 3.5. I don't know. But it was definitely not a 5K. It wasn't even 5 kilometers from the starting line back to the finish line and then all the way back to our car. That wasn't even 5 kilometers. It may have been, it probably was 5 kilometers, all the zigzaggy of the line to get started that we were in for an hour and a half. No, I suppose it was just an hour. Hour and 10-ish. So it was a foam glow 5K. And what I've learned from that experience is if you're doing a 5K that is not like a serious 5K where people are actually going to be like running competitively, if it's just like a fun run, basically, don't show up until time to start, until they're going to start releasing people, because especially if you have all of your shirt and your bib and everything picked up beforehand, because they started check-in at 6:15. The pre-party started at 7:15 with music and foam and foam. It was like soap bubbles at like 7:15, and then the race started at 8:15. And there were like 1,000 people there, literally, not even exaggerating. And they would release people for like 30, 45 seconds at a time and then stop them and wait about 30, 60 seconds and then release another 30, 40 seconds and then wait. And it took like an hour to get all of us out of there. Yeah, something like that. Like people were finished before we were halfway up to getting started. Like the serious runner people, but even people who weren't serious were finished before we ever got started. There were that many people. So what was I going to say? It was not as glowy and loud and fun as I thought it was going to be. By the time we got started, we had been there for 3 hours already. It took about an hour to walk the whole course and then back to the car. And then by that point, you know, I hadn't eaten since like 4 o'clock and it was 11, 10, whatever, 30. And so we went to the Yard House and we got some food, and the food was pretty good. Can't lie that the food was nice. But Paige originally wanted to go specifically because she wanted some chocolate cake. And we got done with our food, and she asked for the cake, and they said, oh, the kitchen closed 15 minutes ago. We can't get you any cake. Even though we totally saw someone bring out some cake after we asked about the cake, but it's neither here nor there. And Paige got really upset about it and made me promise to go get her cake from Perkins as soon as I got up. So that was like 11 o'clock. We didn't get to sleep until almost 2 after eating and driving back and everything, and having some time to chill before we tried to go to sleep. I have Jolly Ranchers. My floating disembodied Jolly Ranchers. Jolly Ranchers. I have a cherry. One in my mouth. So the plan today is to play Lawn Mowing Simulator that wouldn't run on Thursday. I don't know why. What I saw on one particular Steam thread was that the game devs were aware of it and were going to fix it by Friday. Haven't tried it since Thursday. Like, it would launch, black screen, and then close. That was it. It would just take me back to the Epic library. So we're going to try that in a little bit. Before that, we do have some Tryits to give a shot. Hold on. There we go. There's how many of them now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options. We've got durian wafers, camel balls, prawn chips, Vegemite, or chickpea chips. And if it does land on Vegemite, I'm going to need about 5 minutes to go make some toast to put the Vegemite onto, because Princess says I have to have the Vegemite on toast, I think with cheese. I think she said. So I've got some American slices to go with it as well. She says cheddar, but I don't know. We don't have any cheddar. We have American slices. So Paige and I spent an hour and a half, I guess, in the kiddie pool outside, listening to music, looking at our phones, hanging out. It was nice. Saved several ants from drowning. These are big, like, soldier scout ants from not like sugar ant colonies, but not fire ant either, but about that size. Maybe a little bit smaller than fire ant, but these are like black colored, not red colored. I have gotten a couple more chigger bites. I'm very unhappy about it. Probably tomorrow going to call some more pest control places and have them just spray for every pest bug. Because apparently there's no such thing as a formula for just like biting insects. You can't just do ticks, fleas, ants, mosquitoes, chiggers. You have to get also like some kind of burrowing grubs and mole crickets. And it's probably the same formula as I sprayed that kills like 260 something bugs. I didn't even know there were that many kind of pest bugs you could have in your yard, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's the plan probably. Also need to look up ballot. Tuesday is voting day. There's a constitutional amendment about whether or not abortions are constitutionally protected in Kansas. And then the governor is up for re-election and some Senate seats and a bunch of stuff. So I got to look all that up. Really should have done that already. I don't know what my hesitation has been about it. But that will be done tomorrow. Got to put up the, what is it called? The low emission films on the windows upstairs on the east side of the house. You'd think west, but that's all protected by trees. No sun gets in the house from the west, really. Not much anyway. Most of it comes from the east because there's a big gap between the trees across the street and our trees. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Also gym. And then in like 2 weeks, today is July 31st. Yeah, in like 2 weeks, gonna go see Clay in Louisville, not Lexington, Louisville, Kentucky. Although we're probably going to see Paige's parents too, who are in Versailles, right next to Lexington, which is about an hour from Louisville. So that should be fun as well. Why do I still have Insurmountable installed? No, I didn't want to launch it. I wanted to click the dots menu, not the hamburger menu. No. Stop loading. Final Fantasy XIV greater than ESO? I beg to differ. Because Final Fantasy XIV is an MMO RPG. Elder Scrolls Online is an MMO RPG. Like, it's an RPG that happens to have online aspects. Final Fantasy XIV is like, this is online. You got to do events. You got to be part of a guild. You got to do this, that, and the other. You have daily crafting stuff, and you're going to miss out if you don't do all this online stuff. Versus ESO is like, there's 2,400 fucking quests. I don't know how many quests are in Final Fantasy XIV. Probably something similar. But it's not pushing you to join a guild. Like, I see messages to join guilds in the chat, but it's not like forcing me to, like, here's the guild place, go join one, and, you know, all of that stuff. So I want an RPG that happens to be on, or no, I wanted an RPG with a whole bunch of content, and it just so happens that ESO is online, but it's got a whole bunch of content. You've got, like, the whole Tamrielic continent, minus most of Skyrim, which is fine because I played like 600 hours in Skyrim. Oh shit, did I didn't change. God dang it, I didn't change the title and category. Damn it. That's why you mentioned that. Okay. Uninstall Insurmountable. Yes, I want to uninstall it. Okay. I'm sorry, Aethusa. I prefer ESO because it's an RPG that happens to be online. It's not an MMO RPG. Okay. And I'm probably not going to play that on stream tonight. Probably. I can't guarantee that, though. I might play it. The goal is Lawn Mowing Simulator for a good while. And as long as it's not like Mechanic Simulator, Car Mechanic Simulator, where the quote-unquote tutorial is, okay, here is the end game fully furnished garage. As you mouse over things, it'll tell you what this thing does. That's it. That's the entire freaking tutorial. It doesn't tell you about how to accept quests or jobs, how to take the cars apart, what to do in what order, any of that. The entire tutorial was, this piece of equipment does this, this piece of equipment does this, this piece of equipment does this. Doesn't even show me, like, what do I click to operate this piece of equipment? Playable tutorials. That's what I want. Okay. And I hope Lawn Mowing Simulator has that. I don't know whether it does or not. I kind of caught part of Johnny's stream while we were in line to start the 5K last night. He had to fight Giacomo, but apparently it wasn't the fight on Giacomo's ship. Or on his ship? Johnny's ship? I can't remember, but it wasn't the fight that made him quit the game for like 3 months previously. That's on disc 2, and I'm not even sure he's made it onto disc 2 yet. I didn't realize before he started that Baten Kaitos was a 2-disc game. I had no idea it was so huge. And then you've, like, never heard anything about it since. Final Fantasy has way more publicity and longevity than such a huge, apparently huge game. I've got white cheddar rice cake dust all over my desk. That's what I'm brushing off now. So yeah, pretty jazzed to go see Clay for my birthday. It'll be the week of my birthday. We'll be leaving the day before. Well, it's kind of up in the air. Paige, the week before, has a work trip, and then she'd have to, they're driving there, and there's no way for her to get a flight from where she's going to Louisville. Or anywhere near Louisville, at least not without a connection that would take longer to fly than it would to drive. And she won't drive herself. If anybody's ever met Paige, she's not going to drive herself 12 hours. And I won't either. So, not by myself, not anymore. So, her plan is for me to join her on the work trip and sit in the hotel for a day and a half. With nothing to do in Clinton, Oklahoma. Never even heard of Clinton, Oklahoma. And then when her work stuff is done, then we'll drive to Kentucky via St. Louis, which is less out of the way than I thought St. Louis was. The question mark, the big giant question mark on this plan is that the Tuesday after my birthday, where I'm expecting to still be in Kentucky, she's supposed to have an in-person meeting back in our old town of Emporia, an hour south of here, with one of their co-manufacturing people. And probably her boss would really like her to be there. She's going to talk to her boss about it tomorrow and see whether she can join virtually. She's going to attend the meeting. Just the question of whether she needs to be there in person or not. So if she does have to be there in person, I don't know what we're going to do. She really wants to go to Kentucky to see her parents, which is understandable. We haven't seen them since Christmas. No, Thanksgiving. We haven't seen them since Thanksgiving, where we visited Paige's sister, and her parents also came and everything, in Virginia. What was I going to say? So Paige really wants to see her parents, and I understand that. But if her boss really wants her to be there in person the Tuesday after my birthday, something she might be able to do, depending. Now who is live? Dolphin Venom. I followed Dolphin Venom? Yeah? Okay. I kind of remember that during, like, Johnny's stream. Stream manager. There we go. It's possible we could do her work trip together. Both of us drive to Kentucky, do the weekend, and then her fly from Louisville back here to Kansas City or Topeka, depending on what kind of connection she might be able to find. No, but then she wouldn't get to see her parents unless she just spent the whole weekend with her parents rather than with me and Clay for my birthday, which I've made it abundantly clear I am not going to tolerate not doing anything for my birthday 3 years in a row. Anyway. My train of thought is just completely going off the tracks. Let's pick something to eat. One of the treats. So we've got... This is wrong. It's supposed to remove stuff after it selects it. Okay, hold on. What? Error establishing database connection. Okay, then. I don't get to fix that. So if it lands on one we've already had, then I'm kind of out of luck. In fact, it's not even showing now. Great. Is it down right now? By the way, if you haven't heard of isitdownrightnow.com, yeah, sure. What? What? Hi, Eric. Okay, it's back. I assume that's Eric. Yep, it's Eric. Okay. I'm trying to fix the wheel for the treat spinner thing because it's still got the DBZ mystery tin that I had on Thursday. It's always you or me. Yes, that is correct. It's supposed to be removing options once they've been landed on, but it's not. Okay, so apply that. Update the existing wheel. This is not a fast website. Hi, Eric. Happy Sunday. How's it going? I saw you in Ariel's stream earlier. Your ice cream sounded yummy. All ice cream sounds yummy unless it has like nuts or coconut in it. Other than that, ice cream is good. I'm trying to find, yeah, okay, there's the end, the midpoint of the hair tie that's around my wrist. All right, let's see, give this a few seconds and see whether it updates itself to not have the DBZ mystery tin on it. Okay, cool, it left. Not bad. It was some good ice cream. Had a second bowl just now. Okay, cool. My day was really chill. Yesterday we did a 5K, and I'll work my way backward to that. So the very first thing I did this morning when I woke up at like 11 o'clock was run to Perkins to get Paige some chocolate cake, because I promised her last night that as soon as I woke up, I would go get her chocolate cake. And the reason I had to promise her that is because last night we went to the Yard House, which is a restaurant, pub, brewery thing. They have so many beer taps, but we went there specifically because Paige wanted some chocolate cake that she had seen on their menu online. So we get there, we have food, and we're done eating, and the server asks, do you need anything else? And Paige goes, well, I'd like, the chocolate cake. And the server comes back and says, oh, sorry, the kitchen closed 15 minutes ago because we're closing in 15 minutes. And Paige got really mad about it because she was, what's the word? It had been a long afternoon and evening because we had been at a 5K. It was a glow run. It was a fun run. It wasn't like anything competitive at all. We ran for like maybe 45 seconds before Paige's calves started to cramp, and then we walked the rest of it. But we got to the 5K at like 6:15 because that's when check-in was. I didn't realize that we had already done the entire check-in process. It was not a very organized situation. The only reason we signed up for it is because I saw the ad on Facebook and it said free registration until midnight. I'm like, sure, we'll do a 5K if it's free. Turned out to not be completely free, but we saved $40 each on registration. And so I had done the pre-pickup of like our shirts and bibs and everything we needed to do to check in the day before. They just didn't tell me that that was check-in, that we didn't need to come back early the next day. None of this was explained. It was very, like I said, disorganized. Not a lot of stuff was communicated very well. The main things they communicated was pick up your packet early and parking is going to be $20. Those are the two main things that they were like, you got to know these two things. They sent us 4 emails about those two things. And so the rest of it was fairly unorganized. There were like 1,000 people there. Not even exaggerating. I try not to exaggerate as much as I can. And there were literally about 1,000 people there. So check-in started at 6:15. And then the pre-party started at 7:15, and then the actual race started at 8:15. We got there right about 6:15 because I thought we needed to have our heat assigned, our starting time. That's because that's what was communicated on their website and in the emails. There were no heats. There was nothing assigned. There was no organization. At 8:15, everybody just kind of migrated toward the starting line, and then we zigzagged through the parking lot and made our way to the starting line, which took an hour and a half of zigzagging. It was like a line at Disneyland, but less fun because all we did was walk for 2 miles after that. 2.5, 2 1/3, something like that. In fact, it wasn't even 5 kilometers. It was supposed to be a 5K, but like I tracked it with my phone on the GPS, and it was like 2.2 miles, which a 5K is 3.1 miles. So we were almost an entire mile short by the time we reached the finish line. We skipped the post party because it was like 10 o'clock at night. And we're old, and we had just walked 3 kilometers, 3.5, whatever. And it wasn't even 5 kilometers from the finish line back to the car, too. It was 2.6 miles, which is probably something like, hey, Google, convert 2.6 miles to kilometers.
2.6 miles is equivalent to 4.184 kilometers.
Almost 2 kilometers. So we were like 800 meters short of 5 kilometers, even getting all the way back to the car. Yeah, I know Eric doesn't want me to talk about old because I'm not really that old. I was telling Paige today, though, that one of the indicators of it whenever I do get really old is when I'm unable to get up off the ground without assistance, like incapable of it. Not, hey, it would be nice to have some help to get up. Like, I literally cannot get up if my butt is below my knees. That's one of my definitions of getting old. What was I? So, yeah, we got there like 3 hours too soon, basically. And I ate at like 4 o'clock, 4:30 or something like that. Stay active. Yes, that is why I exercise and why I'm trying to get Paige to exercise. She'll be 30 next year. And we need to start 5 years ago. So we got there stupid early. So if we ever do a fun run again, fun run 5K, we're not going to get there until the race start time because they don't have heats. They're not organized. They're not releasing 100 people at a time, 60 seconds apart or whatever. And it's nothing to do with your bib number. Didn't even need a bib. They weren't tracking anything. There were nobody writing anything down, no scanners, nothing. That's also the last time I signed up for a 5K through a Facebook ad. Anyway. But it was good exercise. That's the main thing. I got Paige outside and she walked 3.5 miles. Thank you, Eric. I knew you were going to do that. So then today was just a chill day. I got her the cake and I played Elder Scrolls, a lot of Elder Scrolls. And then we hung out in the pool, the kiddie pool. You're laughing right now. Which part are you laughing at? Me knowing you were going to do the fart sound effect? Or me making the fart sound effect with my mouth? Definitely need to brush my teeth tonight. My teeth feel funny. Just the whole dang thing. Well, I'm glad I could make you laugh, Eric. I'm glad you're having a happy Sunday afternoon with me. So, what I was doing when you got here was trying to pick a treat. So do you have any preference between the durian wafers, the camel balls, the prawn chips, the Vegemite, or the chickpea crackers, chips, whatever? Any of those strike your fancy, or should I spin the wheel? You vote the prawn chips? Okay. Sounds fine to me. I just wanted to move those up where people could see them, because it's mostly hidden behind my microphone arm here, down on the bottom. All right, prawn chips. Net weight 1.77 ounces, 50 grams. So I see some French writing on here. Chips saveur crevette. I also see some Hindi. I see some Chinese characters. What does it say in here? Karapak Parissa Udang, which I guess is Chinese, but with Romanized characters. I see some Arabic. Oh, no, it's not Hindi. It's Arabic. This is halal. How the fuck do you have halal prawn chips? Halal shrimp. Shrimp are not halal. That tells me there are no shrimp in these chips. There's no such thing as halal shrimp, right? Am I just pulling that out of my butt? Any fish without scales are haram, but fish that do not have scales are permissible. Blah 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 blah. No other aquatic creatures are halal with the exception of certain edible crustaceans, shrimps but not crabs, which are also halal like scaled fish. Oh! Shrimp are halal. Okay. Maybe it's kosher that I'm thinking of. Are shrimp kosher? Okay, I'm like 99% sure shrimp aren't kosher. Animals that live in water can only be eaten if they have fins and scales, both. This means that shrimps, prawns, and squid are not fish in the true sense, so they are just as non-kosher as the eel, which has lost its fins through evolution. Okay then. I guess I'm thinking kosher, not halal. Okay. Okay. I learned a thing. Shrimp are halal, but not kosher. Okay. Meow Meow food products. Whatever. So this is from China. Manufactured by Meow Meow. Heart Meow Ting Taste. Heart Meow Ting Taste. Okay, whatever. Almost all the labels have been pasted over with like paper peel off or peel on whatever labels in English. What's underneath the nutrition packs here? Okay, so first of all, servings per pack 2, calories per serving 114. I want to know that. Hold on. So the nutrition facts underneath, hold on, that have Arabic, which you can't see. Okay, you see the 120 there? That says 120 calories. I know it's like a 6-calorie difference, but which one is correct? And then down in the ingredients, it does have an English listing there, so I don't know why all these English labels have been put on here. That doesn't make much sense. Okay, let's open up our Meow Meow prawn chips. I know this is from China. There we go. Oh, it popped open. I got a huge whiff of shrimp fish smell. Oh, boy. Oh, that does not smell good. That smells like a fish market. Oh, man. Okay. So they're kind of puffy. They're a little bit thick and puffy and a little bit like foam-ish like you'd expect from like pork crackling, but denser. Yeah. No, you got it right. It tastes just about like it smells. People like this? I'll try some more. I can maybe see how if you grew up with something like this, it would be okay. But oh, made in Malaysia, not China. Yeah, not a huge fan of that. Wow. That smelled really bad and tasted not a lot better. So they're not potato chips. What are the ingredients here? Palm oil, tapioca starch, wheat flour, shrimp seasoning powder, sugar, salt, MSG, baking powder. So they're kind of tapioca wheat. Yeah, oof. You wouldn't eat these things? Like, there's nothing gross about it. They just don't taste or smell awesome. I definitely want Paige to at least smell that. She probably won't taste it. Okay. So then as far as drinks go, that's a much more interesting choice because last week, maybe week before, Ariel and Eric, I think you saw this today on Ariel's stream. She found the, what are they called? Warheads sodas at her work. And I checked her store here and they didn't have them. And Paige and I stopped at a convenience store on the way to the 5K yesterday to get snacks and energy drinks. And turns out they had them at this random convenience store that we just stopped at. So I've got the 5 flavors of that as an option. Oh, okay. And then a peanut butter stout. Hold on. Oh, peanut butter cup stout, which is a beer. Big Muddy Brewing from Murfreesboro, Illinois. So it's a peanut butter cup stout. So I've got that. That's what that looks like. Hi, James. What are you all crying about? What are you yelling about? Exclamation mark kitty. To count how many times the cats have interrupted the stream. This is James. He's our biggest boy. He and Lily are about 7 years old. Thank you, Eric. Hi, James. Oh, hi, Ariel. You're just in time to see James's tail. James is a piebald tabby, meaning where he's not white, he has tabby stuff. No, James, you don't get shrimp chips. I know that smells really good to you, but you can't have any. He really was interested in those shrimp chips. Ariel, you missed the shrimp chips. They smelled really bad. They smelled like a fish market. Yeah, Eric picked the chips for me to try. So my options for a drink are the 5 flavors of Warhead soda that I told you about, or I've got this peanut butter cup stout. I don't really have any preference among the 6 of them. I'll go ahead and dig out the Warhead sodas. Oops. Just so Eric, who hasn't seen them, can see them. I dropped the green apple one, so that one may explode if we end up picking that one. Then we've got the lemon. Then watermelon. Then blue raspberry. Then black cherry. And these are all supposed to be sour. I've seen your reactions to 3 of them. Yes, and the lemon was the most fun. James, did you move the microphone? He must have when he jumped down after I took away the prawn chips. Hi, James. Are you going to jump back up? What's up, buddy? Come on. Come on. You can fit. There we go. Lemon is pain. Okay, Eric votes for the peanut butter cup stout. Hi, James. Yeah, I love you, buddy. You're a good man. Ariel, finish the blue raspberry for what it's worth. I remember that one was a little bit sour for you, not as bad as the lemon. James, you don't get the prawn chips. I'm going to throw these in the fridge. Hold on. The fridge hadn't closed all the way. You're so large, James. You're gonna knock stuff over. My mic volume went down. It's probably because the mic got pushed a foot away from me. Because James. Hi, James. I love you, buddy. He's large. He's like 15, 16 pounds. Thanks, James. You're gonna knock my whiskey over, which is gonna make me upset. Let me move that. Okay. So Ariel hasn't expressed an opinion in any of them. Eric has expressed an opinion for the peanut butter stout, peanut butter cup stout. I love my James, buddy. Okay. So we will try the stout. And grab a koozie. And put the sodas away. Ariel votes beer too. Okay. Yes, James, I know that side of the desk. Save the sodas for another time. Okay. I know that side of the desk is where the prawn chips had been, but they're not there anymore, and you cannot have them. You already spent like an hour and a half outside. I don't know what you're being all antsy about. Okay. Are you the real star of this show, James? You just got fed. Well, it was like 2 hours ago, but still. Okay. PBC stout. Please don't knock this over, James. Tickle has cat streams? That doesn't really taste like a peanut butter cup. It mostly just tastes like a stout. Not on purpose. So the cat just invades the stream, similar to what just happened here. I know you want the prawn chips, James. You can stop sniffing around because they're not out anymore. Okay. Yeah, this tastes like a vaguely extra dark chocolatey stout. Which I don't know if anybody's familiar with stouts, or actually, you know what? I'm not familiar with stouts either. Let me look up the difference between stouts and porters. I'll pull this over here. Stouts have a roasted, bittersweet, coffee-like flavor. Porters are a dark brown ale brewed with chocolate malts, or sometimes brown malts, roasted barley, or specialty malts. They taste almost the same, with only slight differences in the notes of their flavors. So they're not very different from each other. Okay, so black beer. It's a dark, very dark beer. It tastes just like that with maybe a little bit of extra dark chocolate taste. I taste no peanut butter at all in the slightest. I don't really smell peanut butter either. I had to have that one in there. That one's fun. Stout versus porter. What's the difference and should you care? That is a good title. That's a good question. Okay. So stouts are more coffee-ish, and porters are more kind of chocolatey-ish, but there's not really that much difference between them. Okay. And this one just really tastes like a stout with a little bit more chocolate. So almost like a porter. I'm not going to pour it down the drain. Sorry, that was probably kind of loud. Okay, so we tried the prawn chips. They were not awesome. Not going to, like, make me barf, but not awesome. And then the peanut butter cup stout was a little bit of a letdown because it's just a stout. Now, there was a brewery in Alabama. Sweet, sweet, sweet victory. Wow, that was Ariel, not Eric. Wow. And to complete the trifecta of A names, we need Ariel, Eric, and Erilyn. Nice choice, RNG. Yeah, that was not bad. There really aren't any bad sounds. But yeah, RNG typically hates me when there are bad options. Even in real life with like the Bean Boozled. So yeah, I know Eric is more Rick, not a Rick. But I do know an A Rick, A-R-I-C, in person. But yeah, Ariel, Eric, Erilyn, which I just found out from Erilyn that it's pronounced Erilyn, not Arlen, this week. Airhead, I would not object to having some Airheads candy. It's kind of taffy, but kind of not. I like Airheads. It's pretty good. Okay, so those are out of the way. So we can switch over and actually play Lawn Mowing Simulator. Are you guys interested in that? I'm interested. I don't know whether I'm supposed to try to play this with a controller. I'm going to run DS4 Windows just in case I am supposed to play it with a controller. This is way further than we got on Thursday. Didn't even see a splash screen. Okay, so, oh, my controller shut off. Hold on. Eric wants me to shoot my shot with my right hand. I did not hear the sound effect, but I see it. So let me get the ball. Okay, right hand. I'm going to scrunch it up a little bit more. Make it a little bit more dense and hefty. All right. Okay, so the can is against the wall and against the fridge, and it's in as good of a spot. Oh, you know what? Let me change back to here. It's in as good of a spot as it can be for me to make this. Let me move the microphone, and I'll give it a try. I do have to not be looking. That's my own rule. I can't tell if it went in. Oh. Sorry, Eric. It did not go in. Why am I not getting sound effects? Is it because of the game? A bunch of notifications. Okay, hold on. Let me check on my flows, redemptions. Okay, so it's where it should be. Let me try restarting it. I mean, chat told you, but I like to have the sound effects. Eric, is that like 0 for 3 that I haven't made that for you? I'm sorry. Okay, and then we'll refresh this. So, no sound effect. I'll try to get that working by next stream. That's no fun. Okay. So, career mode. Ariel, I changed the scene myself. Okay. In career mode, you run a new lawn mowing company, completing contracts to earn money and RP, reputation points, to build up your company. As your company grows, you can expand by purchasing new vehicles, hiring employees, and I didn't... Whoa, what is happening? Did it crash? I think it crashed. Hold on a second. Okay, so that's there. Okay. And then... Okay. Is there supposed to be sound? And it crashed again. I feel like this game is just really unstable. Let's restart Epic. Just launch Lawn Mowing Simulator from the desktop. Let's do that. Might as well play some ESO. If I can't get this to work, I think I'll pick something else, maybe from the wheel, to play. Okay. All right, let's do a quick Google of what the heck is going on here. All right, so Lawn Mowing Simulator crashes at start screen. And I'm going to search this in the last 24 hours. I'm not seeing any kind of error code. No, this is not an Xbox thing. Okay, let's go and try to verify the install. So go to the library. Manage. Verify files. This is basically going to re-download it. Sorta. Only reason I made that is because I turned around and looked at it. Whoa. Swallowed that wrong. Ooh. So right before, oh, hold on, I don't need to do that. Right before I went live, I posted to Reddit about, I have to, so this may not seem like much, but it's several seconds, 5 to 10 seconds, each of these steps. In order to play Elder Scrolls Online, I have to double click the icon or open it through Steam, which takes even longer. So I open the icon on the desktop, it opens up the launcher. On the launcher, I have to click play. Once it plays, it goes through the starter animation of the studios, and there's like 3 different logos that it has to go through. And then it gets to a splash screen, and I have to press A to open up this menu on the splash screen, and then I have to click play again. And then it finally gets to the point where, okay, pick the character you want to play, and then we'll load you into the game. I have to go through like what feels like 3 extra steps just to get to, I want to play the freaking game. And so I posted to Reddit about that, and disable accessibility mode. It's already off. Gamepad. Login. Okay, so something about the gamepad login. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Speaking of troll, Dana got hit with a hate raid on her stream the other day. Heard it was bad. Who's Dana? Did I get trolled? That's why you do followers only chat on yours. That's, yeah. I feel like I don't have, there's not really anything about my stream that anybody would hate, as far as I know. You and presumably Dana and Cora have that Christian tag, and so there's going to be a lot of people that hate that. My stream is not, so, and I don't have that tag and whatever, so I feel like there's nothing anybody is going to hate about my stream. And if that ever does happen, I can put in countermeasures and whatnot, but it's really not a problem. Who is Dana? If you'll let me know. Dana is Daggett or whatever. She's part of Tickle's group. Daggett. I'm not familiar with that one. Okay. So we're done verifying Lawn Mowing Simulator. Let's try running that again. You'll look her up? Okay. Okay, that we are not... Whoa, what the heck? Okay. I think this may have to do with the controller. Let me turn off my controller, which is going to take 10 seconds. Okay, it's not doing anything as soon as the controller turns off. So I guess my controller is doing input all the time. Okay. I can't read this because it looks like crap. Where is... Okay, options. Language, speed units... Display, resolution. 1920 by 1080, yeah. Windowed, no. Quality level high, VSync on. Okay, confirm. Okay, that looks better. I can actually read that now. Yo, it's raffle time. Exclamation mark joined. Went up to 5,000 Tryits. And theoretically, hopefully, Erlen is not going to get all 5,000 of them this time. Okay, why are we in French? Okay, hold on. Not Francais. Auto. We'll do auto. Okay. And then length units in metric, speed units in miles per hour. We'll do kilometers per hour because metric and kilometers go together. We'll increase the field of view a little bit. Okay. And then what else do we have? So something about my controller, it doesn't like it. So let's try turning the controller back on. It's acting like the... Is it the right stick? It's the right stick. Why is the right stick doing constant input? Okay. I'm going to not be able to play this with the controller. Just give me a second. Turn off. There we go. Okay. Okay. Career. Who wins? Eric won all 5,000 Tryits, with which you can do stuff to the stream. Okay. Let's start a new career. I definitely want to play with the tutorials. Tutorials are good. Tutorials are necessary. Let's get started. Career mode. In this mode, you create your own lawn mowing company and build up its reputation. As you expand your company, you can hire employees, purchase more mowers, and unlock new contracts. But first, your company needs setting up with a name, logo, and uniform. Okay. Name. Oh. Enter a company name. Okay. So there's no cursor. It just wants me to type. Green Streets. Green. Okay, Green Streets. I think that's probably fine. Okay, so logo. What are we going to do? Got like a dozen options for logo. I kind of like that one. I'm not a fan of the blade one. Kind of like this one. But I think this one is better. And the player looks so generic white guy. Player appearance, career mode. On the screen, you can customize your in-game appearance of your player avatar. As well as their physical appearance, you can change the colors of the company uniform and where your company logo is displayed. Okay. Yeah, I want to change the shirt color. Uniform colors. Primary color, I want it to be white or some light color. We'll do this gray. What about that? No. What about this darker gray? No. That looks green on my screen. See you in a minute, Eric. We'll just do this light gray. I just feel like black for people who are working outside is probably not great. We'll confirm that. Player name. We'll just name him Robert because that's my name. Change hat. Yeah, I want the hat to be gray too. Okay. Uniform colors with a U. Do I really care about changing the appearance of my avatar? Okay, so it's just presets. Nah. The white guy preset is fine. Okay. We shall accept that. Test drive, career mode. Now you have a company of your own. Now you have a company of your own. That should be now that you have a company of your own. You will need your first vehicle to get cutting. Select a vehicle from the list below and take it for a test drive. This vehicle is equipped with a collector type deck. That means as you cut with it, the grass clippings are sucked into the vehicle hopper. No piles of grass clippings will be left unless you overload the engine or your hopper is full. Okay. Side discharge type deck. This vehicle is equipped with a side discharge type deck, which means as you cut with it, grass clippings are discharged from the side chute. When cutting with these types of deck, always keep in mind the direction you're mowing to avoid dropping grass piles on paths and flower beds. This vehicle is equipped with a mulcher type deck. That means as you cut with it, the grass clippings are cut so small, no visible blades are left. No piles of grass clippings will be left unless you overload the engine, which will mean the deck doesn't have the power to cut the grass blades. I would lean towards the mulcher type. And these are unavailable. This one looks to be the most expensive one. Okay. I like the mulcher. It's also the widest, 98 centimeters. This one has the biggest fuel tank. They're all rear-wheel drive. This one's the fastest, top speed 11.3 kilometers an hour. 10 horsepower, 9.5, 9.9. I like this one. Excuse me. Yes, let us test drive the Night OFS 1. What? Dino Safari DLC? That's a thing? Mowing lawns with dinos around. That could be interesting. I'm not going to pay for any DLC, though. Here you can familiarize yourself with a particular vehicle in conditions similar to a real contract. Approach the vehicle to get on it. Use to move and look around. I presume... Ah, hold on. Nope, that's not okay. I do not need to invert the x-axis. Who thought that was a good idea to invert the x-axis? Axis. Who has these ideas? Okay, so we're using WASP to move around. Get on vehicle, F. Okay. Vehicle startup. Once you're on your vehicle, you'll need to get it started and onto the grass. Each vehicle is slightly different to get going. Follow the steps to get it started at the bottom of the screen. Hold Z to start the engine. I can't hear it. Why is there no sound? I'm seeing some indication of sound from the game. Hold on, I gotta fix this inversion as well. Sure, invert y-axis third person on mower. It's okay, that's better. I can't hear anything. I should be able to hear this. Audio. Let's mute Spotify. Stereo's correct. Oh, hold on. I think it would make sense that we can't hear the game because I have it turned all the way down, which is my fault. Yep. Okay. So to increase the throttle, use I and T to change the vehicle's throttle settings. I'm assuming I is up. Okay, now T is up. T is throttle. I is idle. That makes sense. Okay. So to increase the throttle, use I and T. Whoa. Oh, hold on. Now I can hear my stream because I'm previewing it. Hold on. I is idle. That makes sense. Okay. All right. Let me move, will ya? All right, drive to the grass. With the vehicle started, take a moment to get used to it, then drive over to the grass and you can start cutting. Okay, so I have to steer with WA, or with A and D, regardless of where the camera's pointed. And it won't turn unless I'm moving, which is just like a vehicle. Okay, we're on the grass. Once on the grass, you now need to get your deck ready by first setting the cut height, then engaging the cutting blades. You should only ever turn on your blades when on grass, otherwise you'll damage them and affect their ability to cut. Okay. All right, use E and C to change the cut height. So E, not engaged, cut height. Okay, use Q. I see. Okay, cut height, centimeters. Okay. So the lowest is 2.5 centimeters. The highest is 7 centimeters. We'll leave it at 7 for now. Use Q to lower and raise the cutting deck. What was that? Sounded like something got dropped. Okay, so Q to raise and lower the cutting deck. All right. Z to engage and disengage the cutting blades. Cut height. When on contract, you'll be required to cut the grass to a certain height. Each contract will have its own height the grass needs to be cut to. Set your cut height within the range of 5 to 6 centimeters and cut 20% of the grass. Why didn't you tell me that beforehand? While cutting, you can track your progress with the bar on the top right. The progress bar shows you how much of the required amount you have cut. Grass cut at the correct height fills the bar white. Grass that is cut too short fills the bar with red. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, so disengage the blade. What were the keys to adjust the height? There we go. Raise cut height is E, lower cut height is C. Okay. Between 5 and 6. There is nothing between 5 and 6, so I'm going to go up to 6. All right, now we are mowing. This is a mulching mower, so it doesn't matter. Sweet victory! Okay, so this is a mulching mower, so it doesn't matter which direction I'm mowing. Have I not mowed 20% yet? Okay. I just remembered how freaking boring mowing grass is. What the heck? No. You bump into a wall on a mower, it does not jump off that far. My throat's a little dry. I should probably have some water, but I don't have any down here. Oop. Ran into a bush. Okay, so we are moving the white bar. That's good. I usually like to start by doing the edges when I'm mowing, so that as I'm doing my back and forth type stuff, I'm not like right up against walls or hedges or whatever. Fences. I feel like this would be easier with the controller if my controller would work. Pro View. By holding control while stationary, you can engage Pro View, which highlights areas of grass that have not been cut to the required height. This is useful when you're trying to find the last bits of grass to cut to complete a contract. Okay. All right, we're stopped. All of that, and we can't get over there because we can't look over there because I'm right up next to the wall. The camera will not go through the wall. Why does that not count as being mowed? Mowers are tough, man. You can totally run them right next to against walls. Oops. My vehicle is severely damaged. If the damage reaches maximum, you will fail the contract. How do I see how much damage I have? Oh, vehicle condition down there in the bottom left. Okay. Well, I'm almost done with edges, so that hazard will be gone soon. Okay. Apparently I screwed up when I first started and didn't get right up next to this. Okay. Engine condition and blade condition are something. Okay. So we're going to raise the cutting deck. And I'm going to attempt. Look at his hand twitching. Going to attempt to start going up and down, back and forth over in this area. Okay. So the goal is 20%. How am I supposed to get this part? Whatever. Warning, you are overloading your engine. So is it telling me I'm going to have to make multiple passes at a higher height and then a lower one? Is that what you're saying, game? Do those count as not mowed? No, they don't. Okay. What? I swear I got that. I feel like time is going to be a factor later. That wrong direction. How do I slow down? On a real mower, that totally would have gotten that edge over there. Okay, maybe I need to do another lap around the outside. Erk, come on now. I'll do another lap around the outside to give myself a little bit more breathing room at the edges. I feel like this would be easier with the controller if my controller was not wigging everything the hell out. How can I tell when the grass is going to be too tall or dense or whatever and bog down the engine? Overload. Missed the stripe. hearing the frame creak and protest because it's all damaged. Why didn't it start me off on like a nice square yard? Shouldn't it be easy to begin with? Eric, does this look familiar? I know you mow at your house. Do you have a riding mower? I can't remember. I know you told me. I just can't remember what you said. Eric's this way. Okay, so that stuff right at the edge doesn't matter, basically. Maybe I should just go around and around the edge. Where's my fuel? Oh, okay, I see it. Right there on the, or within the... What is that gauge that tells you RPMs? I know the name. You don't have a rider. Your heart is too much of a mismatch of angles and grass types and weeds. Okay. We are approaching our 20% mark, 16.5%. I just noticed that number up there. So maybe we'll make it to 20% before this lap is completed. This would be so much easier with the controller. I'm not going to follow this contour too much back here because I'd kind of like to get it a little bit straighter and not so finicky to follow. We're approaching 20% anyway. Great work. In a real contract, however, you'll be expected to cut all the grass. No shit. Gonna hop off. Have a good night. Hasta la pasta, Eric. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. Have a good night. Be safe. Don't do anything you don't want to explain to the paramedics. When a contract has been completed, you now have to store your vehicle on the trailer and then interact with your pickup truck to leave the location. Okay, so my goal is to leave right now, which I will do once I get back around there. I just have like an innate aversion to just cutting a swath across the center. Just doesn't feel right to me. Am I a dad? I might be a dad. Let's just head back over to where we started. Alrighty, let's go get on the truck. Or on the trailer. Oh. Disengage, Q, C all the way up. Or no, E all the way up. Alright. Down to idle. And hold Q to get off. Alright. 50 pounds to change the cutting blades. Jeez. Recover? Why? Wait, how do I get on? How do I get back on? Oh, F. How do I start it again? Start engine, hold Z. Okay. T for throttle. I for idle. Hold Q. I don't know what that recover was about. Is that like reset it back to start? Leave location. Okay. Oh boy. All right. After completing the test drive, you can now purchase the vehicle, or if you would like, you can test drive one of the other available vehicles. No, I'll go ahead and purchase this one. I like the mulching. I like not having to pay attention to which direction I'm going, whatever. Are you sure you want to purchase whatever? I'm going to go down from 2,650 pounds to 350 pounds. So it's a 2,300 pound mower. That's fine. A string trimmer. I did not realize this was going to be that in depth. Okay. While a mower is great for open areas of grass, string trimmers are perfect for lawn edges and cutting around obstacles. I wish I had known a string trimmer was going to be an option when I almost destroyed my mower trying to get next to the wall. Contracts require you to have a mower and string trimmer to complete them, so you need to purchase a string trimmer now. Okay. 24cc 2-stroke petrol motor, blah, blah, blah. 14-inch cutting head. This Toro Tough Trimmer can handle the thickest grass, 41 centimeters. No, go back. 43 centimeters wide. It's electric. Heavy-duty performance with extended cutting time, blah, blah, blah. So this one cuts the thickest grass. This one's the widest. I don't know why anyone would want this one. Because it's cheapest. Oh. I only have 350 pounds. Dang it. Well, okay, I gotta go with the lowest one. I'm gonna end up with only 100 pounds. Can I buy a new one later? Probably. All right. This is the contract map where you can see available contracts to select and start. Now your company is set up. Select the contract button at the bottom of the map to open it for setup. Okay. Once you select a contract, you can see information about its value and requirements. If you wish to accept the contract, you first need to assign an employee, vehicle, and equipment. Select either the employee, vehicle, or equipment option to the left next. Okay. The front garden at Old Nut Cottage requires a general cut. The lawn is surrounded by flower beds, so take care not to damage them, and don't leave grass clippings on the beds. Small area, flower beds, flat. Okay. 300 pounds, 295 pounds, 50 reputation points, 1 complexity. Okay. Contracts need an employee assigned to them to be attempted. At the minute, the only employee you have is you, but that will change as your company grows. Highlight yourself and then confirm the assignment to the contract. Okay, vehicle. Contracts need a vehicle assigned to them to be attempted. At the minute, you only have 1. but that will change as your company grows and makes more money. Highlight your vehicle and then confirm the assignment to the contract, okay? Contracts need equipment like a string trimmer. There's probably going to be more, like hedge trimmers and whatnot, assigned to them to be attempted. Highlight your string trimmer and then confirm the assignment to the contract. Now the contract has an employee, vehicle, and equipment assigned. You need to confirm the contract. Once a contract is confirmed, you can start it. As you set up and confirm contracts, their pin on the map will turn yellow and the contract that you're assigned will have a star displayed. When the first contract confirmed, you can start it and head to the location to begin cutting. Lego. In wet weather, it's much easier to damage the ground. Be careful when cutting in the rain. Good to know. Cut height, 5 to 6 centimeters. We'll do 6. Always err on the high side when you're cutting grass. Ground check phase. At the start of each contract, you have a small period of time to find and remove any objects on the grass that could either be damaged or damage your vehicle. You can choose to skip the ground check and have the objects automatically removed by interacting with your mower or equipment, but this will mean you don't earn money or RP. Okay. Ground check. This is the garden. Careful not to damage the flower beds when we go through here. I see a stick or something. A truck. 5 objects to collect. And 4 minutes in which to do it. Rocket. Shift to sprint, so that's 3, 4, and 5. All right. Ground check complete. Return to the trailer and unload the vehicle. All right. With the ground check complete, it's time to start cutting some grass. You can use either your string trimmer, or vehicle whenever you want. Strimmers are best for cutting the edges in any tight areas, while your vehicle is best for large open areas of grass. All right. Start it. Throttle. Let's go. All right. Set the cutting height to, what was the other one? C. Okay. Drop thing. Engage the cutter. Here we go. Your performance during cutting will affect how much money and RP you earn from the contract. You need to find the balance between speed and careful driving, avoiding damaging the flowers or lawn, while cutting quickly to earn a time bonus. Yep. Alright, so now that I know that string trimmers are a thing, I'm not going to worry so much about getting right up next to the edge. Although I will if that's an option. One good thing about a third-person camera is I can, like, look around bushes or whatever. Oops. Shit, I destroyed a flower. Fine, incurred. Damn it. I hit a flower on my very first real job. Like, it's still part of the tutorial, but it's my first real job. This would be so much easier with the controller. now we're mostly away from the outside edges. I do appreciate how the camera moves as I turn the mower, but the mower doesn't necessarily turn as I move the camera. Like, that's a good balance. Being able to see where the mower is and is going is nice. I don't know where I was going with that thought. Like, it's nice to have the camera follow the mower and not have to try to steer with the camera in a really weird position. Looks like I missed a little bit there. I will say that, yeah, mowers, in my experience, the riding ones, are basically, unless you're pressing the gas, unless you've engaged, motor overload. Your vehicle's motor load is displayed at the bottom right of the screen. If you overload it by driving too fast and cutting too much grass at once, you'll suffer engine damage and your cut quality will be affected. Cutting when overloaded will leave blades of grass uncut that have to be cut again, and on vehicles with collectors or mulchers or recycling kits, grass piles will be left. How am I supposed to be able to tell when the grass is too much for my engine? Did I miss some? Yes, I did. Like real mowing contractors care about their motor getting overloaded and leaving behind stuff that needs to be recut. If you ever had somebody come and cut your yard, they're in and out, zoom, 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 as fast as they possibly can. No matter whether it looks good. .5%. Apparently, I missed some last time around. Alright, so we're approaching the flower beds next time around. I don't know how I keep missing strips back here. Ah! Okay, not hitting the flower. Wrong direction. So, are those actually... Oh, they're not missed. It's just a visual thing that looks like it's been missed. Alright, so 3 different trees with flowers around them that I need to worry about. Does that count as missed? There's a couple of blades right there. Okay. I don't know why I just did all that back and forth stuff. Gotta be careful with these flower beds here, especially this one. Alright, got pretty close there. Whatever I didn't get, I can do with the string trimming later. The same over here. Wrong direction. Ah, damn it. Hit another flower. Honestly, that flower didn't need to be there. Looks better without it. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to get a row when I'm going forward and backward. Ground damage. I've managed to damage the ground and destroy some of the grass. Ground damage is caused by turning your vehicle at full lock for extended periods of time. Ground damage will earn you penalties and fines, with some locations finding higher amounts than others. Awesome. It's easier to damage when it's wet. Okay. Are there apples in this tree? That's cool. Wrong direction. Alright, so we will do this and then we'll go around the tree and come back along that strip. How's my fuel? I'm good on fuel for the time being. Yeah, I knew that was... I swear I got over that. Almost ran into the flower bed. I didn't think I was turning that long. Why is there no music? I know everybody that's running a lawnmower is listening to music. I really wish I could use a controller here. Yeah, I know I missed some right there. I just realized this is boring as hell. Like, I can understand how it could be cathartic and soothing and everything, but this is boring as hell. I haven't spoken in a couple of minutes because there's nothing going on, nothing to talk about. Like, I do have an inner monologue going on, but no one wants to hear the inner monologue of somebody mowing the grass. Or maybe they do, I don't know. There's a market for this game, after all. Getting close to done. I'm at 94%. Alright, so we'll go around the outside of here to get back to this area. Alright, I'm at 96 point whatever percent. I apparently have missed some right here. No? There we go. Some over here. But I think I'm just about ready to go get my string trimmer. Alright, get the strimmer. String trimmers are great for cutting along the edges of lawns, up against objects, or in tight spaces. To use a string trimmer, press and hold left mouse button. Alright, so I've got the strimmer. Okay. Ooh, this is a little nerve-wracking. Don't hit the flowers, Robert. Okay, so that sound is the grass being cut. Don't hit the flowers, Robert. How? How am I supposed to get it to a certain height? Whatever. Can't see. Can confirm using a weed eater, string trimmer, is tedious as hell and sends grass spraying everywhere. And yes, bushes are really annoying. Nobody is ever going to be perfect. Oops, don't hit the flower. I can also confirm that the touching the flowers with the string trimmer, like, instantly cuts them. Like, you don't even know. It's so easy. Yeah, when I see the strip of grass starting to get wider, I know I'm approaching bushes. I can't say I'm enjoying this game. I can see how some people would, but I can't say that I am. Because, like, I don't enjoy doing this in real life. Let alone as part of my leisure time. 98.1% complete. I feel like a good part of what's remaining is there's a couple of arbors entering the yard. There we go. There's one of them. I feel like I'm about halfway around. Ah, my fingers are cramping. 98.6. Oh, and I still have those dang beds around the trees to go through. Cutting complete. With the cutting complete, you now need to store your vehicle and equipment, then interact with your pickup truck to leave the location. If you've left the grass clippings on the paths or flower beds, you can pick them up before leaving to avoid any cleanup fees. Oh, you know what? I'm done. I don't have to do the rest of this anymore. Okay. So, grass clippings. How do I... Because, like, there are definitely clippings on the path here, but, you know, some of it is just moss or grass grown through the brick. So maybe I didn't. No, I think the only place you get clippings is from the mower itself. I don't think the... what's it called? Trimmer can do it. All right, what was my net? What did we get? All right. Ground check time bonus, 609. Ground check earnings, 20 pounds. Cutting time bonus, 445. Valuables recovered, there weren't any. Penalties and fines, 244. Collisions. Ground damage. 2 pounds for flowers destroyed because I destroyed 2 flowers. And I used some fuel. So the total that I gained here was 303 after the penalties. I could potentially have gotten 403.10. I don't know how I could have gotten an additional 100 pounds. Or is that what that means? Well, okay. This is the vehicle garage. Here you can fix damaged vehicles, view statistics, purchase attachments, part exchange vehicles, or purchase new ones. First, though, let's select your current vehicle so you can maintain it. This screen shows all the information you'll need to keep track of your vehicle's performance and status. Let's maintain your vehicle and get it ready for the next contract by selecting the maintenance button. It's important to keep your vehicles well maintained and fixed. Ideally, after each contract, you should visit the garage, refilling the fuel tank and fixing any damage. You can see the status of your vehicle to the left of the screen. If your vehicle needs attention, see to it now before returning to the contract map. Okay, so all it needs is gas. We are not going to replace the blades. So I did that whole mow on like a quarter tank of petrol. It is not petroleum though. That's the thing. It's gasoline. Anyway. Sure, let's refuel it. Whatever. All right. Okay. So I think that's enough of that. All right. Let's go ahead and exit this. How do I exit? How do I exit? How do I quit the game? So backspace to go. Okay. Are you sure you want to exit career mode? Game data will be saved. Yes. Okay. And then X to exit to desktop. Yes. Okay. Alrighty. So how long was that? I feel like that was something like an hour. Okay. So that was Lawn Mowing Simulator. Like I said, I can see how that could be therapeutic, cathartic to some people. But it seemed so finicky to me that I was not relaxed playing that. I felt agitated pretty much the whole time because I felt even more agitated than when I'm actually mowing my own yard because it was for somebody else. And the game has less physical leeway, especially on the mower, than it does in real life. And then also the fine adjustments, you just can't do that. Like if I'm mowing my grass and I notice, oh, I missed, a 1/2-inch wide strip to the left of this row that I'm on currently, I can just get it, go back, and I don't have to like back up and go forward and back up and get the aiming right, the steering, because I'm also not on a riding mower. So this was fairly true to life in that I felt agitated because I was mowing someone else's yard, and it was particular. Versus I'm mowing my own grass, I just need to get it cut. So probably not going to play that one again. Go ahead and uninstall it. But I'm glad I tried it. It was definitely worth trying. So we'll uninstall that. So what are we going to do next? I don't know why I'm asking that, who I'm talking to, because there's nobody here. One of the things that I have started doing recently and that I'm liking is, let's see, go to my YouTube channel. I have started, and I've only done this like twice already. I've started taking my streams and besides just transferring the whole stream, or not transferring, what's the word? Exporting the entire stream from Twitch over to YouTube, which I am still doing. I'm also downloading it, and cutting out just the gameplay part and doing the first such and such minutes of whatever game on PC. So I did For the King and I did the Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap. So I'll start doing that moving forward with other stuff. So this will be the first 60 minutes of Lawn Mowing Simulator. In case anybody's curious about it, I have no views on For the King and 1 view on Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap. So it may not be high demand content, but it's not hard to do either. I just cut out the parts where I stop playing the game to talk to my chat. I am not a fan of this playlist right now, or this song especially. Let's see. Let me see if I can. Is there a way to not remove this, but I can't remove this song from this playlist because it's not my playlist. I'm going to go to the anime and quirky playlist from Immuno. We'll just do that. It's kind of lo-fi. Chill. Now, can anyone explain why my most viewed video is this one? This video about my damn robot thing, my old one, wouldn't charge when it got to its dock. Here I have my Bot 711. A couple of days ago, I went to put it on the charging dock after it had died, after it got stuck, and this is what it does. I put it on the dock, it gets lit up, seems to be charging. plays the power on sound. And then the lights both shut off, and then I get this audible message.
Please power me on before charging.
And it says it 3 times.
Please power me on before charging. Please power me on before charging.
And then it won't charge. I can leave it on the dock for as long as I want. It's been on there for like 2 days now, and it won't charge at all. But what I was able to figure out is that underneath the dustbin, in there is, there we go, got this little tab over here, little rubber tab over a micro USB port. If I plug a USB cable into there, it will start charging that way. So I'm gonna charge it that way, and that ended up not working.
The charging dock, and I believe it should work. And I don't believe it'll have this same problem again, but even if it does have this same problem, I know how to fix it now. I can just charge it using this USB port.
That ended up not working. That was a fail. But somehow there are 2,119 views on this video. It's a private video. I don't know how long it took me to make it private. It was unlisted, at least at the beginning when I sent it to the support agent, but you never know. Anyway, so that's my most viewed video by like a lot, by over 1,000. Next is Iggy eating from a slow feeder, and then I've got this short, hey man, my butt hurts. I think this one's pretty funny. Hey man, my butt hurts.
What?
Hey man, my butt hurts.
What?
Hey man, my butt hurts.
What?
Which I made as from a comic that I've seen a couple of times. Anyway. I'll just put that on my funny playlist while I'm here. And then after that, it drops off pretty sharply. Got an old video, a 13-year-old video from a church thing I did a while ago. Disassembling that D-bot. A review of a game. And then a bunch of people trying to figure out why they can't get their Lawnmower Simulator to launch on Thursday. And it realized that I'm not playing Lawnmower Simulator either. I did not have a fix for it. That was my title. I was complaining that it wouldn't launch. Okay. I do need to try to figure out the controller UI disability settings so I can skip this splash screen on ESO. Let's give that a shot. Change my category. And changing the title. Yeah, I'll change the title. Because mowing is stressful. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and change that. All right. How do I turn off? What did they call it? Gamepad login. Is that something I can change here? Not here. Okay, let's go to the next screen. See if we can change the settings there. Hi, Charlie. Come on up, buddy. Hi, Charlie. Exclamation mark kitty to count the number of times the cats have interrupted the stream. This is Charlie, our youngest. He's a little over a year. Turned a year in May is what we're saying. Hi, Charlie. You're so sweet. Okay. It's not going to be under video. It's not going to be under audio. Gameplay, no. Accessibility. Accessibility mode is off. Okay. So let's play. See if there's a setting to change here on the character select screen, which I don't believe so. So it may be something I have to change within the game once I'm playing. Yeah, there is no settings at all. There's an options. Why? Okay. Video, no. Audio, no. Gameplay, no. Camera, no. Accessibility is off. Account, no. So I'll just select my character. So maybe it's within the in-game settings. All right. Options, gameplay, gamepad mode. What? Not off. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted, damn it. Where did gamepad mode go? Damn it. Automatic. There we go. Options, gameplay, gamepad mode, automatic. Reset that. Gamepad mode is automatic. Keyboard login. Inverse kinematics, no. Consolidate area loot is actually kind of helpful. Ability bar back row. Oh, okay. That would be cool. Number only sounds cool. This is more for like PvP type stuff. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, I'm just going to leave this. So now if I log out, where is it going to take me to? That's what I want to know. So it takes me to the character select. Let me close it and then relaunch it from the launcher and see what it wants me to do. Okay. This is good. This works. All right, let me update my Reddit post here. All right, let's see. Okay, JT Zako, okay. All right. No, regular brackets. Nope, come on now. What? Actually, you know what? What exactly did I change? Oh, it wasn't settings, it was options. Was it under gameplay? Changed gamepad mode to automatic. And then I'm pretty sure that's all it was, is I changed gamepad mode to automatic. Okay, let me just update that to make sure that anybody that comes across this in the future knows how it got fixed. Cool beans. Alrighty, so my goal right now is... What am I shooting for? I need to make it back to Vivek Temple, which means I need to get all the way over to one of these way shrines, which are stupid far away. Way shrines are very poorly distributed in Vardenfell. I'm just going to call that right here. Okay, not feeling this playlist. We'll change it to that one. That's a little better. Look at my horse is amazing. Give him a lick. Tastes just like raisins. At the stroke of his mane, he turns into a plane, and then he turns back again when you tug on his winky. Ew, that's dirty. Do you think so? Well, I better not show you where the lemonade is made. Sweet lemonade, sweet lemonade. Sweet lemonade, yeah, sweet lemonade. That doesn't make any sense. It's one of those old Flash animation songs. That's all I remember about it. Which is honestly more than Paige wants me to remember. That and okay, so here's the Earth. It's chilling. Dang, that is a sweet Earth, you might say. Brown. So rolling out, the ice capes melting, huge meteors becoming crushed into us, and the ozone layer leaving. We're definitely going to blow ourselves up. So basically we got China, Israel, France, India, Russia, the UK, and Pakistan, and us with nukes. We got about 2,600 more than anybody else, whatever. So one day we decide to launch a nuke at China. While it's on its way, China's like, shit guys, who the fuck is shooting us? Fire our shit. And it gets a little fuzzier after that. I am going towards this way shrine. Yeah, okay. I thought it would be within range for it to show on the compass. But apparently not. There it is. Now it's on the compass, so I can get rid of that marker. Oh, but there's a sky shard over there, and skill points are important. Let's look at getting this sky shard. Jump over the lava! I did not land in the lava, thankfully. I need to see chat if it comes up. Okay. Although nobody's watching me. Nobody cares. Nobody loves Robert. That's fine. Shroom beetles have 1 health. Okay. So this is like in the middle of a bad guy camp. Or at the back of a bad guy camp. If I'm remembering correctly. Oh, that's not what I thought I was doing. Damn it. Come on now. Okay. I don't need a dwarven gear to sell to a merchant for gold. Where am I? Can I see the sky shard yet? Hold on, let's try to go around and see if we can get into the ruin the proper way. Okay. I cannot see the beam from the sky shard yet. It might be inside this ruin. Let's give it a shot. Yeah. All right, you. There we go. Where is this sky shard? There it is. All right, so I just got to get past this spider here. Netch calf? I can just like grab stuff off of a netch calf. I feel like any bull netches around would be upset with me. Cool, that was my third sky shard. Yeah, I don't want the guts. That's fine. Dwarven ore. Alright, let us leave. Come here, horse. Run past the spiders. Just run. Run, horsey. Run, run, run. As fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Okay. Now we're in the home stretch to the way shrine. There it is. All right, back to the temple. Jeez. All right, so I need to go talk to Vivek directly, not to the Archcanon. Okay. Or the Archcanon might be with Vivek in the palace. Where is Vivek? Oh, in his quarters. Chambers. I want a Jolly Rancher. Cherry! Which are below. Interesting. Archcanon! Oh, Lord Vivek! Holy shit, he's not even glowing anymore and he's bedridden.
Oh, this is terrible. Lord Vivek collapsed. Tell me, Outlander. And just in time. According to my calculations, with every use of Sunara, Chodala drained more energy from Lord Vivek. It almost killed him.
Planted in the floor rather than on this little pedestal that you put here specifically for this.
It's working just as I expected.
He looks unhappy about this.
It's killing him.
What did you expect? That's the point of all this, after all.
That's the point.
I've powered up the tonal inverter. Activate the wave.
I knew this guy couldn't be trusted for a different reason than I thought, but I knew I couldn't be trusted. He's gonna try to kill Vivek. Wait. Barbas? Barbas, you little shit! You stupid ass dog.
City, look at what Marvis found for your master.
Shit, is Vivek dead? Holy shit! Has he ascended? Let's talk to Vivek first.
Barbas. Pet hound of the Prince of Bargains. I should have known.
Yeah, Barbas is a stupid dog that serves Clavicus Vile in Skyrim.
I knew something was wrong as soon as I approached the palace. I could feel it in my bones. I was on my way here when Azura showed me a vision. I saw Sunara. I don't think that thing was ever the Archcanon. It called itself Barbas. As an Ashlander, I'm more familiar with Daedric lore than most of the elves of the great houses. Beyond that, I've made a study of the most prominent Daedric princes.
Why are the Daedra relevant to all this? Because Barbas serves Clavicus Vile.
As Barbas is a loyal servant of the Daedric prince, Clavicus Vile. I'm not an expert on the Prince of Bargains, but it seems to me that this was all part of some grand plan. Perhaps Vivek can explain things better than I can.
She's way nicer than someone who is like an apostate should be.
Azura's champion is correct. That was Barbas, faithful hound of Clavicus Vile, a shapeshifter. He killed the Archcanon, took his place. Chodala sought the seal's device, impersonating Tarvas. It was all part of some elaborate plan. That was simply a consequence. We needed tribunal energy to locate the Clockwork City. I was the easiest target. If Barbas enters Sotha Seal's city, disaster will follow. I appreciate your help, but I must conserve what remains of my energy.
Okay, then. Now what? Now I gotta go deal with Sotha Sil.
Even if you hadn't destroyed those shipments, I'm sure the tribunal would have stopped the plague before it reached Mournhold.
I am still here, Ariel. What do you mean I'm still here?
Lord Vivek looks
This
terrible.
isn't like super late
Where's
for me to be
Archcanon
streaming.
Tarvas? He always seems to know what to do in situations like this.
The Archcanon was really Barbas. He tricked us all, and now Vivek's energy is nearly depleted.
Barbas? The Daedric Hound? Wait, I don't understand any of this. But if Lord Vivek's energy has been depleted, then the Moonlit, Red Mountain... My gods! All of Vardenfell's in danger!
Mm-hmm.
If only there was a way to give Lord Vivek some energy... Wait! That's it! A blessing stone! Find the Overseer and retrieve another stone from the construction site. Oh, please, hurry.
Charlie.
I've never seen Lord Vivek in such a desperate state.
I'll talk to the Overseer and get another
Expect
blessing
the
stone.
Overseer's near the unfinished cantons, watching out for looters.
All right. I hear booms. I think that might mean the volcano is erupting. You had a long talk with your partner and a good cry, but you're back and doing okay now. I'm sorry you had to cry, though.
Lord Vivek,
And I'm glad you're back.
die.
Holy shit. Okay. Wow. Shield stopped. Giant pyroclastic. Wow. Okay. Gotta go find the Overseer. Where's my horse?
Aren't you afraid?
I might be a little bit afraid.
Get out of there!
So, you had a bad response to something that happens today and just needed to let that out. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, this... Wait. Why is the Overseer over there? This is the construction site. Well, I'm glad you feel better, Ariel.
Get out of there!
My my wife decides to run out and chase some damned looters in the middle of a disaster. Who does that sort of thing? You'd think Lord Vivek's overseer would have a clearer head.
I need to find the overseer.
Unfinished cantons. She's been
Of
beating
course.
herself up over the fact that they're behind schedule, but she won't do anyone any good if she gets herself killed. My wife's tough as nails, but she's no warrior.
I will find her. You work on whatever's going on between your breasts.
We barely got out of there alive. I can't believe the Overseer's still in there. What's she going to do when the Canton sinks into the bay?
She's still in there?
The Overseer ran in there when she saw the looters. We tried to follow, but then the moonlit began raining fire, ash, and chunks of rock. Last I saw, she was chasing the looters into the far Canton. Greed is a powerful motivator. We left tools and materials just sitting around, unprotected, when the priests ordered everyone to get off the streets.
Okay. So how do I get down? How do I get down there? Turns out getting into a relationship has kind of awoken you to a lot of things you didn't realize hurt a lot, so you had to work through that with them. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're learning things. Oh, okay, right here. That is not where the icon is. Alright, gonna have to fight some looters. Shouldn't be too difficult. That was a third one. No match for me. Overseer! She cares a lot.
Another looter. You want a taste of my steel too?
I'm not a looter.
No, wait. I remember you. You borrowed one of our blessing stones. Well, the Archcanon returned it after Lord Vivek was finished with it, so no need to fret.
Why would he have returned it if he was an imposter?
That's impossible. We installed the blessing stone back in its canton and finished construction on that section a short time ago. Wait a moment. Does this have something to do with the chunks of rock raining down on the city?
Let's just say it's vital that I get a blessing stone for Lord Vivek.
I suppose you're in luck then. We happen to have another blessing stone. It's at the third canton.
Third canton.
This key will open the door to that portion of the construction site. Just watch out for more looters and the rocks falling out of the sky.
I met your wife. She's worried about you.
Verona? Was she still angry with me? No, you don't have to answer that. You know my wife. I'll head back and let her know I'm all right. Tell Lord Vivek he can have our blessing stone, as long as he promises to do something about Bar Dao.
What is Bar Dao? Is that the moonlit? Okay, so volcano. Okay, so the big rocks floating up there were the moonlets. Okay, so I noticed those earlier, days ago. And was like, wow, there are rocks floating above this city. What are they going to do when they fall? Like, I thought those exact words. Where'd you go? There you are. Aw, I appreciate you too, Ariel. It's good to have friends. It's good to have people that care about you and what you're doing and what you're going through. Oh, whoa. That wasn't me. That was definitely a rock falling out of the sky. So's that.
side!
Ah, crap.
Go around!
Okay. So my goal is that way. Okay. Okay. Yay. Oh, hey, here it is. Take the blessing stone. And get out of the way of the exploding rock. Okay. Now I need to leave. Which means go back the way I came. Applause! Pew, 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 pew. Can I climb up this ladder? No. So I gotta go this way. And this way. I went pew pew on Tuesday. Went shooting. That was fun. I shot an AK-47. It was fun. All right. Take the horse because I have a long way to go up to the top of that temple. All the way up there.
Oh, stop me.
There we go. My horse has run out of stamina. Sprinting stamina.
Red Mountain. It's erupting.
Yeah, it is.
Lord Vivek, save us!
He will, hopefully.
You've returned. Sounds like the city is falling apart out there, so there isn't much time.
A little bit. What do I do now? Okay.
Were you able to get another blessing stone? We need to restore some of Lord Vivek's energy before the moonlit falls out of the sky.
Yeah, I got one.
Perfect. Oh, I can feel Lord Vivek's essence inside it. I hope I remember how to do this. You'd better stand back, just in case.
Remember? Why wouldn't you remember? I'm not going to stand back. I'm just watching.
Hang on, Lord Vivek.
Sweet energy, like a sip of water for a thirsty man.
Oh, thank the three. Lord Vivek looks better already. Of course, the Blessing Stone is only a temporary measure. We still need to determine what to do about Barbas and the stolen energy. As Lord Vivek has written, the bravest heart never falters. You are truly Vivek's champion. I didn't know if the Blessing Stone was going to work, but I appreciate your help. Now go and talk to Lord Vivek. I'm sure he has a plan to share with us.
Okay, then. Where's my inventory?
Commander,
How many slots?
time grows short.
Okay, gonna have to go sell stuff soon.
Clarity emerges, like sunlight breaking through the clouds. Barbas must have replaced the archcannon weeks ago. All to set the wheels in motion to steal my divine energy.
He went to a lot of trouble just to steal your divine energy.
Every move has a purpose. Stealing my energy sowed discord and disaster throughout the land, and ultimately revealed the location of the Clockwork City. If Barbas and his master can bypass
Do I shoot
the
often?
walls
No. It's
and
been
enter Sotha Seal's domain,
3 or 4 years at least since I fired a weapon at all, and that was just a couple of rounds back when all the women in my family happened to get guns at the same time, and I was not included in that memo, so Paige didn't get one, and so she was a little bit disappointed. Before that, it was at least another 5 or more years, so it's been a while.
Clavicus Vile distracted me, weakened me, All to locate the Clockwork City. Perhaps we require a Daedra. To fight a Daedra. Azura's champion, Saren, in Archcanon's office. Seek guidance from her patron.
I own, technically, 4 guns. I have a 12-gauge shotgun, a 410 shotgun, a 243 caliber bolt-action rifle, and a 22 caliber rifle. None of which are super impressive things, but technically I have them. But they're just at my grandparents' down in Mississippi, which I intend to bring them back when we go for Thanksgiving. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I do not have a secure place to put them here. I don't have a safe. I don't have anywhere. Now, we don't have children that come to the house. There has not been a child in our house since we lived in Pensacola 6 or 7 years ago. So it's really not imperative to secure them. Also, I own no ammunition currently. So they're not a danger. They wouldn't be a danger to anybody except as like blunt weapons. Okay, let's go find Saren. By the way, welcome back, Eric. I thought you were gone for the night. I'd still be stealing there. Okay, I don't want to steal stuff. You have a knife. I have several small knives. I used to collect them when I was like a Boy Scout and a nerd. I've lost more than half of them. Horse. Okay. You ended up drawing a picture and hopping back on. Okay, what'd you draw? I like how art is kind of therapy for you. It's like the city's under siege. It's like we're being attacked.
Outlander, over here. I've been trying to find something that makes sense of all.
And you're getting possessed by Azura again. Hi, Azura. She looks beatific. Are we going to talk?
The Lady of Twilight has words for you.
Again. My Discord? I don't have a Discord. You mean the Chaos Kingdom? That'll work.
So Vivek deigns to ask for help? I foresaw such an event, but scarcely believed it. Listen
She looks beatific.
For if you continue to perform flawlessly, we might yet thwart the efforts of Clavicus Vile and his hound, Barbas.
Lord Vivek said to ask you for guidance in this matter.
Just as I anticipated, the mysteries reveal that Barbas...
Enjoy your shower, Ariel.
Clockwork City. So far, the sealed wards have impeded him, but the hound has Sunra. You must beat him to the prize, the reservoir that holds Vivek's stolen energy.
Do you know where the Clockwork City's located?
Such knowledge has been hidden even from me, mortal. But I know someone who can provide you with the means to travel to Sotha Seal's creation.
Balriz, whatever his name is again. Balrazar, that one.
Interesting. That shouldn't have happened. I'm in oblivion, am I?
You're not in Oblivion.
This mortal speaks with the authority of the Mother's soul.
Interesting. Summoned by a Daedric prince and her mortal mouthpiece. I was right in the middle of a crucial experiment. But I suppose I can spare a few clicks of the cogs for Azura and my erstwhile assistant. So, did you break the tonal inverter?
No, the tonal inverter worked fine. Azura wants you to help me get into the Clockwork City.
No, not going to happen. No offense to the Lady of Twilight, but Sotha Seal was quite adamant about keeping the place hidden and warded against the Daedra. Wait. Pistons fall into place. This concerns Sunara and Lord Vivek, I presume?
Yes. Barbas tricked us into draining Lord Vivek's divine energy.
Barbas? Another Daedra? Thinking. So,
I see that. Thank you, Eric.
Tools modified to steal Vivek's energy.
which in turn energized the Clockwork City. Lit it up like the top of Red Mountain. Even Vile's dog would be able to see that.
Can you get me to the Clockwork City or not?
What is Barbas after? Wait, gears click into place. The reservoir! You need to reach the reservoir that contains Vivek's stolen energy before Barbas. I can get us to the entrance in Set's vault, beneath the Mournhold Temple. Ready to go?
You're coming with me? All right, let's go. You're actually leaving your laboratory? Do we get a portal?
Need my
Sweet.
help. I know the city almost as well as Sotha Seal. Follow me.
Clockwork City Vault. The vault that contains the city of Set lies deep below Morrowind, but how deep exactly? As deep as it is possible to be, proclaims the Clockwork God. So I've already done a quest for Alma, whatever, the one tribunal. Now I've got Vivek, and then I know I'm going to have to do one for Sotha Seal before I'm done with Vardenfell. There's so much content in this game.
Daedra, vile creatures of chaos. Deal with them, please.
I will. Gold. Alright, so I need to get down here. So I'm not going this way. I didn't have to fight that guy. Awesome. Slam, slam, slam. Die already! Jeebus.
Assistant, wait. Those Scaffin have agitated one of the Guardians.
One of the Guardians? Does that mean something else is going to kill them? Oh, I have to defeat the Clockwork Guardian. Wait a minute, are you the healer or are they? Who's the healer? I guess the Tyrant was the healer. Oh, you're not dead yet. Dang, okay. Okay. Why do I have to defeat the... Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is different from a Dwarven Guardian. Oh, shoot. I've never seen anything like that. Immune to poison. Of course you are. Wow, this is way more complex than any of the Dwarven automatons I've seen. That's right, you're immune to poison. Okay. So... Okay, so the Clockwork City is like miniaturized? So what do I do?
Oh, my favorite dupe has finally arrived! Tight. Lucky for me, I've got Sunara.
You can talk to the Daedric dog if you want, then follow me into the maintenance junction.
So is this like plasma? What, Barbas?
You may not believe this, but I really am happy to see you. I grew rather fond of you while I inhabited that dreadful dark elf form. Now you get to see me in all my glory. And soon, you'll be able to witness my greatest achievement.
Is this a mini dungeon? It's a dungeon that's part of a larger quest. So my experience with Skyrim is that if you have a quest that involves a dungeon, it only involves the one dungeon. Here with ESO, and I haven't played any of the other older Elder Scrolls games. Excuse me. What I found here is that a lot of the quests, especially these zone quests, which are each country basically has a set of zone quests for you to accomplish, that is like bigger and more overarching for the whole country. That's not the main singular story quest. And so these zone quests have a lot of times quote unquote mini dungeons in them. This is not like a full Dwemer ruin basically in Skyrim. It's about maybe a fifth of one, if that makes sense. What is your great achievement, Barbas? Barbas.
Grandest plan ever to fruition. You'll be so proud of me.
Barbas, you make your master mad a lot.
Promise it will be highly entertaining.
And what is your master's grandest plan?
Oh, yes, indeed. The grandest. My master and his partner seek to... Oh, no. Bad, Barbas. I almost gave away the surprise. Ooh, you're a
Master and his partners.
My master will be so pleased that I stepped in and made his plan even better.
Barbas, you fucked up the plan is what's happened here. Why go to all this trouble just to get into the Clockwork City?
My master has been trying to find this place for the longest time. He actually set the ball rolling. I saw an opportunity to improve his plan and make it better, so I took the initiative.
Does your master know about
This
this?
will get me back in my master's good graces, you'll see.
You're always in your master's bad graces. How long were you disguised as Tarvis?
Worried about the archcanon? The poor old man. He died in his sleep, all peaceful-like. I saw an opportunity and leapt right in. Stupid Vivek. He never even noticed. I was masterful in the role, though. Don't you agree?
For the most part, I was suspicious of you from the beginning, though.
I've got a barrel of Vivek energy to collect.
All right, Balrazar.
I disabled most of the defenses in this section, but Sotha Seal installed numerous safeguards. I advise caution just in case. Barbas is ahead of us, but I know many paths through the city. Just like the fox that chased the hound.
Can we really catch up to Barbas?
I know the probability calculates in your favor, but you must keep moving. The hound won't dawdle. Unless he comes upon an interesting smell. Or a tree. Since we know Barbas's ultimate destination, I can open routes he can't access.
We know where Barbas is
And a more
going.
logical place. To the atelier where Sotha Seal conducted his study of divine energy. Sunora would have sent the stolen power there. It's not far.
Okay.
What Barbas and his master want with Vivek's energy, though, remains unclear.
You said you disabled the defenses?
Most of them. Might be a random contraption or a wandering factotum still out there. And if Barbas smuggles in more Daedra, the other defenses will become active. Clear the path while I open the route. Then I'll catch up and join you.
All right. Okay. These guys are so lifelike. I don't need a clockwork. Awesome. Whoa! Okay. You disabled most of the defenses? This is a small part of them? What the hell? Alright, just don't enter that circle. Patcher, so you're a healer. Okay. Okay. Follow the spinning blade, but don't get too close. Hi, James. Again.
The Hound is right. Disable the factotums and the gate couplings. I can always repair them later.
Ah! What happened? James, you're gonna knock things over again. Factotum Expurgator. I really need to not get hit by that. No heal for you. What's on these racks? They look like crossbows. But apparently not something I can pick up. What are you laughing about, Eric? What were you lolling?
All done. Let's run. No one ever catches the Hound.
I can use these controls. Follow Ballas.
All right. Oh, crap. Wow. Whoa, those are big and scary looking.
Looks like you need more scoffing.
No matter. There's another path back the other way.
So the Tyrant is the healer, it looks like. Ah! Heal, damn it. Okay. Oh, lots of disabled traps? Yeah. Most of them disabled. Whatever. Wait. Find another path. Okay. These guys look scary, and I'm totally going to have to fight one eventually. I know it. Why are you so tough? Stop it. Die already, damn it. Oh boy. See, this is more like old school Drummer Ruin from Skyrim. Welcome back, Ariel. Joval Mortalbane. You're immune to poison. Great. This bow actually does decent damage. There he goes. Yes, applaud my return. Wait.
Master, the Vex toy found a way through just like you said. But Barbas has Sunara. What does the Vex toy have?
Vivek's toy has me, you annoying creature. This way.
Yeah, I have the guy who helped design this place. Oh. Whoa.
With the Vex energy, I can open a portal and...
Fabricant Thunderbug. Interesting. Okay, so just continue this way, I guess. Whoa. Oh man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, hurry, hurry. Okay. Wah. Thunderbugs, whoo. That was mildly distracting and distressing. Shoot the poison arrow, damn it. Oh shit, there's a lot of them.
Follow me.
Okay. Nope, one left. Goodness, and then they explode into acid, basically. Great. I think I hear somebody in the litter box.
One of Sotha Seal's favorite atelier. I think Barbas is already inside.
Of course he is.
That's the atelier behind me. Not only is this the workshop where Sotha Seal experimented with divine energy, it also houses one of the reservoirs that can be used to power the entire city. A reservoir currently filled with Vivek's energy.
And Barbas is in there?
Almost
Does anyone else have chip crumbs on their
Sunara
chests? You
led
hope
him
it's not
right
just
to
you?
it. It won't take the Hound long to figure out how to
Not
access
currently,
Vivek's
but I
divine
had
energy.
rice cake crumbs on my
Tried
chest.
to open a portal for his master, Clavicus Vile. Maybe. Probably. It's a distinct
Close enough.
possibility.
Yeah.
Certainly the Hound and his master think so. Whether it will actually work or not, you have to go in there and stop him. The danger's too great to ignore.
Let's go stop Barbas.
No, that's inadvisable. The atelier has defenses. You have no idea what it will do if it marks one of Sotha Seal's apprentices as an enemy. Neither do I. You go. I'll use the controls over there and help you from out here.
I'm just a tad dewy? Oh, Ariel. Okay, yeah, she just showered, so yeah, of course she's not covered in crumbs. Just a tad.
You can't stop me if the defenses won't let you in.
$124,000 health. Awesome. Oh, jeez. This thing is, like, gonna moidalize me. Just keep moving, Robert. And of course there are going to be like other things that come and want to kill me. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay. Ah! So many spinning blade thingies. Whoa, okay, you pulled me back to yourself. That is less than awesome. I am gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay. Die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay, I didn't die.
Open that vault and destroy its defenses.
Oh boy. Open what? Oh. Destroy central core and unlock south platform. Okay. Oh yay, more. I have to deal with all these small ones now. Alright. So we're just gonna sit here and wail on it. It is immune to poison. Okay, that's cool. Wait, are they healing it? Oh, god dang it. Where's the third one? Okay, I guess there isn't a third one. Awesome. Either that or it was already dead. We're getting there. In fact, I'm not taking any damage right now.
Road's responsive now. Open the north fork and destroy its defenses.
I cannot summon my horse in here. Surprise! I see you over there, James. Did I finish this beer? I did not. Okay. What's going to make it more difficult over here? I don't see any small ones. Okay. The bugs. As long as there's nothing healing this and I can heal myself, I think I should be okay. I forgot, it's immune to poison. Alright, that's done.
Final clutch is active. Open it and enter the energy reservoir.
Excuse me. It smells like ramen. I had good ramen for dinner. It was instant ramen, but I added soy sauce and nori and green onions and an egg.
Barvis is manipulating the
It was
energy
good.
reservoir. Hurry!
I see you coming over here, James. Oh, he was going out to the catio. Now what? Oh boy.
I wanted to wear something special when I kill you.
Am I actually going to be able to win this? Yeah, great. What is happening here? So does he get more power with each portal he opens? Yeah, beat Barbas.
I can feel it. Clavicus Vile is almost here.
Now what? Oh.
Seize Sunara. Then retrieve Lord Vivek's energy from the reservoir conduit. Lots of interference. Makes it difficult to lock onto a destination. I'll go ahead to stabilize the connection.
Such a good and faithful hound. You have done enough for now.
Frickin' Barbas. Barbas was annoying in Skyrim too, which is several hundred years in the future.
So, you're the mortal who gave my poor dog so much trouble. I suppose we should have a chat, you and I.
Sure. How am I supposed to... Come on now.
How dare you disappear?
My dog. He was only trying to appease his master, and I'd never harm a hare or whatever insignificant creature you hold dear. You, on the other hand, require a lesson in manners. Barbas tried to kill Lord Vivek and destroy Vardenfell.
Indeed. What ambition!
As you can see, Barbas isn't a bad dog. He does get easily excited and overzealous. He embellished my plan somewhat, but it all worked out in the end. And we found the Clockwork City. So you were trying to take control of the Clockwork City?
This little flea thinks it's smart.
Yeah. I'll find my own way out of here.
Quiet, dog. Haven't you... Wait. Who dares intrude upon my lesson?
Over here. Oh. Clavicus Vile. This isn't good.
Hi, Barilzar.
I lost you somewhere between the Clockwork City and Vivek. But it was simple enough to trace your energy signature to this Daedric shrine. Unfortunately, some power is interfering with my efforts to open a portal for you.
It's Clavicus Vile. He wants to trap me here for a few decades.
That would be unfortunate for you. Luckily, you have me to assist you. Well, me and Sunara. Expend a small amount of Vivek's energy at the statue, and that should provide enough of a distraction for me to pull you out of there.
All right, let's use the staff
Begone,
on the statue.
meddling wizard! That stings, little...
That stings, little mortal.
Worked. Well, glad to see you're still alive, assistant.
Hurry, Outlander.
Yay.
Vivek is nearly spent.
My time draws to a close. Were you successful? Can you restore my energy?
I have the staff, but last time it almost killed you.
So you retrieved my stolen energy. You stopped Barbas. Now, return what is rightfully mine.
But how can we be certain the staff won't harm you again?
To quote my 75th exhortation, certainty is the brother of fear. Nothing is certain, but I have confidence in you, in what you have done. Use the staff. Return my energy, or not. In a little while, it won't matter.
He sounds so weak. All right, let's do it.
And restore my energy.
There. No, give me. Let me push the button. There we go. You back to your full glory?
His energy is restored.
Remarkable. No ordinator or armiger could have done any better. You uncovered a Daedric.
Yep, I won. Victory.
Well done, my friend. As my my next sermon shall proclaim. Modesty is the false cloak of a flatterer, or the sincere garment of the humble. Again, you have my gratitude, and that of all my people. Indeed, even those who rail against the tribunal owe you their lives.
Valid. Blade of
You
the
have done
warrior
much for
poet.
me and for Vardenfell. But as the warrior says, do not think the battle is over when the enemy is dead. The hearts and minds of the people must also be won. I must ask you for one more service.
What do you need me to do?
Gratitude is its own reward, I once told the crowds in Ebonheart. But I found that some of my followers appreciate something more tangible. Help me reward those who aided in the saving of Vardenfell, so we can reassure my people.
And how do we do that?
To start, retrieve the Archcanon's signet from the Hall of Wisdom. It is time to appoint a new head priest. I shall gather my people and meet you at my statue on the central canton. It shall be a glorious ceremony, my friend.
Okay, let's
One
go get it.
last task before your service ends, my friend.
Oh, okay. Up we go. I think after this quest, I'm gonna be done for the night. Excuse me. So if you sprint your horse over the edge of those steps, it actually throws you far enough forward that you fall far enough that it hurts you. I wonder who's going to be the new Archcanon. In the depths of this strange mirror, you see the fleeting image of a large dog before a huge hand blocks your view. Then the silver blackens and you can see nothing else. I don't want a tomato. This large seal bears the mark of the tribunal and Vivek's personal symbol. The journal. So he saw the dog, and then he died that night. I don't need food, I need loot, good loot. I think I already learned that, but I'll try it. Oh, I have not learned that yet. You bought a ram today with your crowns. A ram. Like a male, like mountain goat ram or what? Also, I didn't know you played ESO.
Rejoice.
Where am I? Where am I going?
You curse
Okay.
the darkness with good reason. Now praise the return of the light.
A mount. Oh, okay.
The eyes and ears of the warrior poet returns. And just in time for the gathering crowd. Were you able to locate the Archcanon's signet?
Was it because of me you started playing again?
Continue to guard it, for it represents not only my loyal servant Tarvis, but also the past and future of my priesthood.
I'm keeping it?
Take this as well.
No.
To aid you in your next task. You have been my eyes and ears in the world. Now be my hands. Within the modest sack resides gifts for my faithful servants. Blessings from me, though I would have you deliver them. You served me in adversity. Now join me in celebration.
What am I doing?
As I call forth my faithful, reach into the sack and give them the first thing you find. They shall hear my words of praise and gratitude, while it shall be your hand that rewards them. Are you ready, friend of Vivek?
Nah, I'm a god's friend. I'm a friend of two
Overseer
gods.
Shiralas, step forth. Overseer Shiralas, you sacrificed your blessing stones to aid the warrior poet. Well done. Take these recharged stones and finish building my city, after relaxing with your patient wife.
Thank you, Lord Vivek. I shall do as you ask.
Barrels up. Approach.
There he is.
Your knowledge of the mysteries of my brother's Sotha seal and the intricate twists and turns of portal magic were invaluable. Take this and use it well to further your experiments.
Gemstones, filled with a tiny fraction of divine energy. Amazing and so very generous. With careful tuning, this could improve portal magic 100-fold. Thank you.
Canon Levoul, kneel before me.
Was that... Did Lord Vivek summon me?
Archcanon Tarvis served us well until his death. But when I was most in need of assistance, Canon Levoul rose to the occasion. Now rise once more as Archcanon Levoul.
Wow.
My lord, I'm not worthy. But I shall endeavor to become so. Thank you. And I can't wait to inform my ancestors.
In every poet, it's the last stanza that holds the most meaning. Once a stranger to our land, now a friend forever. Step forward.
Oh, me. I thought he was talking about Saren.
You come before me with an empty sack, but have no fear. As I have written, treat your enemies well, and your friends even better. Know that I consider you to be a very good friend. Will you accept the honor I'm about to bestow upon you?
Sure.
Then let it be known that from this moment forth, you shall be called the champion of Vivek.
I get to be two-tone like him. I don't want that.
Take this modest reward. I foresee even greater achievements in your future. But for now, be content to be the hero of Morrowind. Now go forth and rejoice.
What about
I may not
you?
consider him to be a true deity, but Vivek doesn't seem to be an entirely bad sort. I'll be heading back to my tribe soon. I'm glad we got a chance to see each other again before I take my leave.
I could totally date this chick. Maybe.
I lost my brother to ambition and became the champion of Azura. From that point of view, I suppose I'm doing as well as can be expected. I'll return to the tribes, pick up where Chodala and I left off, before he decided he was the Nerevarine.
Has Azura told you anything
Not
else?
directly, but I do have a sense that malignant forces are gathering on the plains of Oblivion. But that could just be the scrib jelly and cheese I ate for lunch. Farewell, Outlander. May the Queen of the Night Sky guide you on your travels.
Azura does like me so already. That is a fun dancing polar bear.
How much longer do I need to stay here? Social situations have never been my strong suit. I want to get back to my tower and experiment with this wonderful gift Vivek bestowed upon me. I already have ideas how to improve magical transportation.
I don't know how you could improve on I am here, I open a portal, I go there. I wish I could open portals.
Archcanon. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. Still, it's been a grand adventure, hasn't it, my friend? I suppose if I could survive everything that happened, I can certainly serve as the High Priest to Lord Vivek. How hard could it be?
Me? Among all these fine people? When I received Lord Vivek's summons, I didn't even change my clothes. I feel honored and embarrassed all at once.
That's cute. So, no more zone quests in Vardenfell? Okay, where am I? So there are large parts of Vardenfell that I haven't looked at, like up here or over here, or I think I've been out here, yeah, but I haven't been like over here. I feel like I'm missing some zone quests. Okay. I'm going to run back over there so that I can be where I need to be next time I log in. And then I'll turn it off. Oh boy, I'm tired. How much money do I have? Not enough.
That was a brave deed, rescuing said Tryits.
Only the finest wares here.
Come, do your trading here.
All right. Get ye to a nunnery. No, I'm getting myself to a stable so that tomorrow I can train my horse and increase my carrying capacity. Carrying capacity, you know about this, but carrying capacity is based on slots. And at a stable master, you can increase your carrying capacity by 1 every 20 hours for 250 gold. But I forgot how. But a skill or something, I think it was a skill. Let's see. Breton skills? Or Breton? Something somewhere allowed me to get 2 inventory slots every time I train my horse. Oh, cool. I don't want to do that just yet because I did find out that skill points are going to become in short supply. Anyway. Okay. So that's going to be it for now. Thank you guys for joining me, for hanging out, for coming back. 2, count them, 2 inventory slots. All right. So we'll just close that, close that. All right. Eric, Ariel, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you being here. Oh, let's look at what the game is going to be for next week. That's the last thing we'll do. Night Bro Sleep Wheelage. I have no idea what that means. Unrailed. What on earth is this? Unrailed is a co-op multiplayer game where you have to work together with your friends to build a train track across endless procedurally generated worlds. Master random encounters with its inhabitants, upgrade your train, and keep it from derailing. What if I don't have any friends? Can I play it by myself? Get resources, craft pieces, and extend the train track. And repeat. Yeah. I've come to the conclusion that I don't need to play the trailers with audio anymore because twice now I've gotten, what's the word? Not strikes, but muted because of copyright stuff. Okay, you can play against your friends. Can I just do this by myself? Is there an option for that? I hope so. Another Daedalic game. Daedalic is doing all the free games. Okay. Okay, that's it for real. More ESO then. I mean, I'll definitely be playing more, but I don't know if it's going to be on stream or not. All right. Thank you, Ariel. Thank you, Eric, for coming by and hanging out. Have a great night. Be safe. Stay hydrated. Don't do anything you don't want to explain to their paramedics. And have a great night.